welcome back. Hello, bo sweetie, bo mahakatsapula. I don't know, like, guys, mahatsaka is such a weird word. Like, I don't know how I feel about that, but lo mahatsak, cause lahakatsapula, right? So today we're going to be doing a tag with my favorite MUAs from Botswana, and we will be answering 12 questions while doing our faces, and I hope that you guys enjoy this. Yes, so let's get started. So I put in like glue, brushed my eyebrows up because I look like a little ghost. So I brushed them up, and then I put powder so that I reduce the darkness of my brows because I naturally have dark eyebrows. So if you have dark eyebrows, this is what you want to do if you want to then manipulate the shape. So the first question is, what got you into makeup and how long have you been doing it? Interesting. So I think, how old was I? So I was 21, and for a graduation gift, I got an opportunity to go to England to visit a friend. So I was there for like a month or so. But when I got there, oh my god, the girls could do makeup. Like, those girls were like so advanced. It was so crazy. I was like, what, 7 years ago? Yeah, that was 7 years ago. Like, those girls could beat face, and I was like so fascinated. So our first night out, they beat my face, and this was my first time getting like a face beat. Okay, guys, I can feel that hot. My return here in Botswana, I was like, I need to learn how to beat my face. Shout out to them. Shout out to Daisy and Tolu and Belsabo for hooking a girl up. Truly, eternally grateful. Because we've been doing like a post-lockdown thing, majorly with every look that I've created since the start of the channel, I think with this one I'm going to create like a look for when we finally get to go for groove. Who taught you how to do makeup and how did you learn? A friend used to send me like links to all the YouTubers that she was watching, and I remember when I used to have like an 8 to 5, my boss, when I am literally always watching YouTube. People that I used to really watch when I was starting. So I would say that this person or these YouTubers who taught me how to do makeup was Beauty by JJ. I kind of stole her name because now I'm Beauty by Lay. So creative, girl, so creative. I noticed that my face does not move. Like, my face is so expressionless. Like, my forehead especially is like always just there. Like, it doesn't move. So yeah, I digress. So shout out to Beauty by JJ. She is now Jenny Jenkins. I hope I said her name right, on YouTube. And there was Lynn, and who else? Oh my god, Wayne Goss. Oh, Wayne Goss was, and you guys should definitely check out Wayne Goss. What is my favorite part about the makeup process and why? So this, what I'm doing right now, I thoroughly at the moment enjoy this. Like, I enjoy doing my eyes. Because of the lockdown, actually, I've gone into to be more creative with my eye looks, and you guys will see that on my Instagram. This question is actually, what is my least favorite part about doing makeup and why? I don't know, I think maybe this process I'm about to do, like I love doing my eyes, but the wing liner, I'm taking lash glue, and I'm going to do like a young wing with it. Because honestly, guys, it took me years to actually get this right.
Let's take the next question. Next question is, what did you struggle with the most when becoming an artist? When becoming an artist, what would I say I struggled with the most? I would say the thing that I struggled with the most, I would say just knowing what to do and like who to ask, because I think when I started at a time where there wasn't very many of us. So I didn't have a lot of people to ask for direction, for like, you know, where to go with everything. I remember actually reaching out to a makeup artist when I had just gotten out of school, and I just wanted to get, you know, a grasp of things. I wanted to like maybe shadow her on one occasion, and it was so hard, like, you know. And the thing is, I mean, I understand where she was coming from, but I was just out of school and I was just starting. It was just my interest, and she was like asking me for like a portfolio, and I was like, what, dog? I don't got none of that, my nigga. Like, it's just me. And also maybe price points. I didn't know how to start pricing my makeup, and you know, and stuff like that. So I think that must have been like the hardest part, just not knowing where to look for direction. Okay, now we're gonna jump into the 6th question. How did you overcome it? I quickly learned, first of all, hore I'm all alone. There's no one around me that can help me. Botswana, at least at that time when I started. So I didn't know who to reach out to, and I just kind of had to accept, okay, this is what it is and this is where you are. If you can at least convince one person to let you do their makeup, the rest is history. So this is where believing in yourself really comes in. You have to really believe in yourself to overcome that. At that point, you don't even have to understand it. You just have to seriously believe in yourself and your craft, and you know that you are unique in anything that you do. Question number 7 reads, what is your worst makeup experience? To be honest, as a makeup artist and just in general, I think working with people is always difficult. We're all different, we all think differently. Like Kharatani at all, it's just very, very challenging just from the onset when you know you're going to be working with people. And so with saying that, there's been so many occasions as a makeup artist where I thought it was the worst experience, and then I'd have something else happen that would top that, then I'd have something else that would happen that would top that, and just like that, just like that, just like that. Off the top of my head, I think the one time where I was working on a client and she had been out last night drinking. This has to have been maybe a year ago or so. She had been out previous nights drinking. She got drunk. Next morning, she's hungover. And I need to do her makeup. And you know the posture you need to maintain for me to be able to do a good job is to sit upright like this. This hun was like this. The whole time I was trying to do her makeup, she had her face down. And this is a grown-up, this is a grown-ass woman. That was very difficult. That was intense. So she went and she looked at her makeup and she hated it. Of course she hated it, and she wanted to throw a fit, and I was very unbothered. I was very unbothered because I had known that, you know, this is gonna happen. Tell me why out of 5 of you, 4 are happy with their results and you're the only one that's tripping. So that was just kind of like a very obvious thing, or like it's not your fault. And that's the other thing you need to be able to give yourself. You need to be able to just tell yourself like you're doing your best, and if it's not your fault, it's not your fault. So question number 8 reads, what has been the best makeup experience? The best makeup experience, that would probably have to be last year. I kind of did my first wedding outside of Gabs, you know. It was in Kasani, and I had worked with like the best guys. You know how I talked of how people are so difficult to work with? this bride was like an angel sent from heavens, because she was so nice to work with, like smooth, you understand, smooth sailing. See, I wish everybody could be like her. So I worked on her bridal party. She took very good care of me while I was there. Like, I really had no complaints. Usually, guys, there's so many complaints, like especially when you're doing work outside of gaps. So many people, you know, don't really consider you when it comes to having to travel somewhere, and also just the fact that it's gonna be like their wedding and they're your client, so they don't really have time for you. They're not checking for you like that. Not only was that a really fun experience for me just to travel, I had never been to Kasane before, and also, like I said, the reception of me there was like really nice. So it was literally like the best makeup experience for me thus far.
Moment or highlight of being a makeup artist. My highlight moment, I will never ever forget this day. I was afforded an opportunity to apply an international, well, I would say international celebrity, because she's not a local celebrity. She's from South Africa. Her name is Botswana Siduma. Oh! I remember the 30th of March, darling. Having somebody of international standards, it was a beautiful moment. My business just took a different, beautiful turn altogether, and I'm very grateful, super grateful for that moment. It's one of those moments I will forever cherish in my life. Forever cherish. The next question is, what can you say to someone aspiring to become someone aspiring to become a makeup artist? All I can say is that follow your passion. In the pursuit of following your passion, don't try to copy anyone. Find your trademark, find your signature look, signature strength, and then look, everything about you will fall into place. That's just the secret. That's the one thing that has worked out for me. Don't try to copy anyone. Be yourself as much as possible. If you're into special effects makeup, go for it. If you're into bridal makeup, go for it. But don't just say you want to be a makeup artist simply because you saw me that I'm a makeup artist. Follow your passion and follow it hard. That's all I can say to somebody who's an aspiring makeup artist. Who do you look up to? Who do you look up to as an artist or admiration? I really admire Denisa Marix. Denisa Marix is my favorite. That lady. Her techniques, her foundation application techniques are just out of this world. I mean, for goodness sake, she even uses her hands to apply foundation. Something that I think the now generation is like, oh, hands, fingers, what? You know. But she does it so well, and she has a cosmetic line. I'd really love to be like her in the future. So, Denisa Marix. Where can people find you on social media and how to get in contact with you? I am going to leave all of my handles, all of my social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, down below, and my number, and that's where you can find me, guys. You can call me anytime you want. Not anytime, but you can call me. So, yep. Let's now get to see how everything ended up.
I choose to think positively, no matter what's going on around me. I have a great life.
Now, the last question says, where can people find you on social media and how to get into contact with you? So I have two pages on Instagram. I have my personal page and I have my business page. So if you want to reach out to me for business purposes, you can always reach out to me on Baikatai Makeup. That is my business page on Instagram. And you can email and call. Those are the two quickest ways to get a hold of me. And then Facebook by Katai as well. You can DM me or email me from there. And then if you have any other questions just as an upcoming makeup artist or as a makeup artist, you can reach me on my personal page, Goose. That's the one where I'm like on there every day. So you guys can get a hold of me on there. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. And also on Facebook, I am also always kind of active on there, and that is Gosego on my Facebook page. So yeah, if you want to reach out to me for business purposes, email and phone call, those are the best two options. And if you just have your own personal questions, you can hit me up on my personal pages.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you guys checked out Gosego and Jessica Molefa's YouTube videos, because that's where you'll see some of the questions that I answer. So you will see some of the answers on my channel, and then you'll see my questions on their channel. And I hope that this was entertaining for you guys, and thank you to the ladies for this beautiful collaboration. You guys are always sports guys. Collaborating with these two is totally amazing, because they are one of the biggest MUAs in the country, and I can't. So just having this opportunity to do this with them was very amazing. So next week, our mirror and makeup, let's have a look. I'm excited. Wow, I shouldn't be this excited to talk about gory things. So my social media pages for my business are Beauty by Lay on Facebook and _Beauty by Lay on Instagram. My personal ones on Twitter and Instagram is Letsema _Lay, and then on Facebook is Letsema Lay Gaifele. The Gaifele has an H between F and E. Yes! So my babies, what I do about me? So